Successfully, let's make it requirement and save.
Make it required.
Change your state successfully. Return. Let's do refresh. So they click on refresh right here.
What exactly did we just do?
Okay, we're gonna see right now what we have done. Okay.
Okay.
So do the refresh right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
Click on new defect.
Uh-huh.
Okay. See any change? Do you see any browser? No browser. No. No worry.
So that's what we did. We actually, under new defect, we added a field that's called.
Yes. So
Yeah, I get it.
you got it.
Where? I don't know. It's supposed to be there. So,
Supposed-
you just didn't
So
show
BD
it.
user, I get it Google
Yours
and the
did, right?
Internet Explorer.
Oh.
Oh, yours is
Yeah,
different.
I'm in another
You got it.
project. I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching you guys. Summary priority. Wait, what happened here?
No, it might not show up. Let me log out and not making sometime it does. Let me save it. Saving, do you have my browser? My agency browser. Where is it?
I get it here. See? When I create it, there is like a one and
Yes,
create another, and over there there is I get the Google.
It's
and
Google,
I-
okay. So we're gonna.
Under the new
See.
defect.
Yeah. Anybody else see it? Anybody else came up?
Since I'm in a different project, I'm not even doing it. I'm just watching you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if I do this, it says save, and it'll say some people or.
Okay, let me see. Oh, it didn't come up. It's
I'll
there.
just do it without being returned.
It's there, but why it did not come up? Look up list. Look up list. Oh, that's right. This maybe didn't save it.
Browser did show up on page 2 under new defects. I don't know what that is.
Not gonna. Oh, here I have on my component. Not button. New list. Let me do it again.
How do you get back to the
So what?
How do you get back to customer project?
Tools.
Tools and
Yes.
customize.
Oh,
Project entities.
Customize product entities. Product entities,
gotcha.
Based on the directory, good. That's what it
Google?
Well, no, just put browsers. And then make it required. It'll be like a red card with extra buttons.
Gotcha.
And then save issue.
Saved, okay.
So Yeah, it should be there. So then perfect turn and see if it shows up.
You just add the browsers? Is that the only thing you
Yes.
So brother, I mean mine is there, but it's on the page too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out. It's
Yeah, mine's
probably-
here. Yep.
It's probably added
Right
there.
there on top.
Oh shit. Categories, product severity, status for product, detected.
Did you add it on this one?
I did on this one. I guess I
Try it again.
let's do it again.
You should be that too. You should be that too.
But since I'm in a different product,
Yeah. Still, but it you said should be.
what my system feels.
Use
No, it
field.
doesn't let me. New field.
Okay. Needs to name it. Alright.
NDDs.
Save that shit. Duplicate fields.
So it's already on.
See, I'm telling you it's on the second one.
Browsers. Right there.
My bad.
Just type in browsers 1, 2, 3.
I created under test instead of defect. That's why I was like, what?
You did it in test.
I did on test. So you see right here.
User fields browser.
So what you were supposed to do?
I did under test. You see, I supposed to do under
User field.
Defects?
defect.
Oh, he was supposed to do it on defects.
So I created on another place. Not
I
really.
see, I
But that's
see.
why I was like, I can.
So same way we can delete a
Yes.
field too, just like that.
Yes, we can just since we have authority to create it, we can delete it. So highlight the one and you see remove field and remove it.
I see. Same way we can delete it and just do it again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Browsers, let me change it to okay. Press okay. Just save that here. Changes will save successfully to and see if it shows up.
New field. Highlight defect, then click on defect, then user, then new field. String lookup. New list. I think
So he was doing it under which one? He was doing.
I'm doing
You're still in the defect,
yes, defect,
and then
then user field,
Mhm.
that's then new field.
So what are you adding a new one after the browsers? Or are you still under browsers?
Then you just go to a defect, go to user field, click new field, and go to the drop down list and change it to lookup list, and you'll get all it. Look,
Because you said it was
is it? Okay,
I
so
can't see.
hold on. So let me just say, I'm right here. Okay,
I can't see.
Okay, so you go to choose. I'm just letting you work. You go to customize.
Mm.
You go to entities.
Mm.
You go to defect.
Mm.
Go to user field.
Mm.
Click new field.
Mhm.
All right, now you change it to lookup list, and you have the same menu. And then you can go to new list, and alternate field also. Drop down list menu.
You sting me, you were right.
Yeah. But lookup
Lookup
list
list.
menu, and then you have a new list. Click on the new list and add whatever you want.
Browser, yeah.
or it. Yep. That's
And here
what you
required.
Yes, if you want to make we're gonna make it.
So the list name will be like browser. That's
Yes.
what we want there, right? And a sub item. What is that sub item?
Sub item if you want a browser, now it's working.
Like Chrome and.
Yes. So
and
you
that's-
see the browser
Uh-huh.
for Google Chrome.
Okay.
So that's what we are trying to do.
You
Create
add
a
it.
new one. So it's not required right now. I'm gonna go back and change it to required.
So again, you said the sub item was the different
Lookup
versions
list.
of the.
Yeah, lookup list. We are not creating sub item.
No, I mean like when you go to new list, right?
Yes.
When you click on that, right? Let's say
Required. Save. Okay, lookup list.
Let's
new
just say
list,
you click on the new list,
new
right?
list, yeah.
And there's a in the bottom right it says new sub item. What's that about?
So if you have, it's gonna come as a child of Google Chrome. So if you have another browser you want to add,
Which you just did earlier.
yes.
Okay.
So we are not doing as a child. We just go in Google, then IE as a new item we are adding.
Item. Okay.
Lookup list.
Got it. Thank you.
Save. Return. It should show require right now. Refresh.
What was it after that? Do you know?
Yeah. Go to new item. Click on new item.
You see like now
New,
it's
no,
require
the one right,
right
here.
here.
This one. New item. That's where you put a browser and save it.
So I made my house.
Just make yourself once and then you will know how to do it.
I did it.
Yep, that's it. And just close and then save and then make sure you put required over there. Click on the required. Yeah.
Okay, change
That's
it.
gonna highlight it and save it. And then you go back and then say hit changes, yep. And then you go to return again on top right.
I just made a new project.
Yep, right here. And then you will have it. Go to new defect.
That's how you can get used to it.
Do you have a browser there?
So always
Let me see.
that's to be used.
Shouldn't have any, right?
No, log. Go back.
Log out.
Good.
Defects.
Okay.
You go to
Then we
so you go to defect. You go to user field.
Yes.
And then you scroll in and then you see new field.
List.
You go here. Change thing to lookup list. And field name browser.
There you go. See?
Okay. And then hit require and save. And hopefully inshallah is there. You hit return. And you have it, browser. But if you want to do the sub item, like he put there a Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, different versions of it, you could do that. No, you will have to do the whole thing again. So you have to go to customization.
Brother, the back
Hey, right now, me, we're
Good.
yeah, we're good. We're good. You
Up
just
list as well too, right? And we know how to make it require as well. Okay, so you see severity and those we can make not require the same way. You go on defect, look for the severity, and if you just uncheck the require field, it's not going to be required anymore. We're gonna
Did you get it?
status we have closed, fix, open, rejected, reopen. So you see, go on status right here. You see this. See the status.
What do we do? Use new, reopen
Yeah. So we're gonna add one more field in here. Okay.
in the status.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna So this is a system field. It's not that something we have created. That's this tools came with this field, right? Status. That's not something that we have
So
created.
that's the only thing we are able to customize, that and the browser.
No,
Like
we
we
can
can
customize more stuff.
More stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we can, but we have see priority and status. Those are the stuff. Since is system comes with this, we cannot delete it. Okay, we can update it. We can add something new, but we cannot delete it.
Yeah.
But whatever we have add to the system, we can delete it, right? So now this is status. We're gonna add another field in there. Okay.
close.
Same way, we're gonna go on tools.
Tools, customers.
Entities.
Go to entities. Defect. So before we did user field, that's we have created something. Now we're gonna do
System field.
system field. Expand the system field. Now you see the status
Yep.
right here. Go to now. Click on go to list.
Go to list.
You see everything we have is right here, right?
The items, I see.
Yeah, right here. Now if you click on new item,
Say blah blah blah.
yeah, fine. We're gonna add fixed,
Fixed.
ready,
Delivery.
retest.
Before delivery.
Ready for retest.
Good.
Okay, so that's added and
Okay, it's added right here.
save it.
Close.
No, I'm on the list over there. Which flight tab you?
Where do you go?
System field.
Where your system, instead of user, your system. And then select.
On user field, you add something
Okay,
new.
so then go to list.
And system
How
field,
would you want that?
is the
New
system
item,
field.
new item,
Now
that's
that
what
one's
that's
set
it.
up.
That
You
was
see
it.
this?
Oh.
Go where do you go?
And go to list. That's we have all the
Okay, you're
list.
gonna add.
I'm gonna create it
Oh, yeah,
right
you
here.
have it. You just close it. Close it,
Fixed,
save it.
ready for
Save it.
retest.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess we're gonna return and look at it again.
Yeah.
So, but we should put fix.
Fixed, ready for retest.
Yeah. No defect under status.
I'll show you.
It should say. There we go.
Fix ready for test.
Retest. Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Fix.
Save it.
Yep, right there.
Return.
So basically, all these can be modified, changed, customized in a new way we want to.
So
If you're
on
just showing it as
customize,
Yes.
is
one.
there like we can close it or the?
That's the close.
Okay, so we're okay. Where are we right now? We don't go to run.
System
So you just gotta sit
Hold
there.
on,
and just-
I gotta go here. Okay. So no system field, right? And then status, right? Status. We go to list and then add a new item. So item will be fixed and ready to retest. Just type it in.
Fixed.
Yeah, fixed, ready to retest.
On change mail on change of. If I is a defect assigned to me, I'll get a email, a notification that a defect assigned to me. Okay, if the status of a defect is changed, I'll get an email that the defect status has been changed. Okay, so you can add more. You see more anything you have in here. You can add mail on changes, and any changes to this status, associate member will get a email. Okay, so we are going
How
to
can we make changes to the field on the left, like actual fixed time? Can we make changes to these?
yeah, so here
Can we
fixed
add 'em?
time, yeah, if you estimated fixed
It means
time.
like adding more.
Yes, the adding more. So estimated fixed time, is there any estimated fixed time within there? You will get a notification that this defect will take the amount of time.
I'm sorry. My question is like, let's say if you want to add something else other than what's there.
You just add just like this,
Available defects fields.
just like this.
No, I'm just
You
saying.
see anything over here,
So
any
you
change
cannot
to
add-
this, and if you add right here, you will get an email. Okay.
So add from that side to that side.
Yeah,
You
that's
cannot add by
right.
yourself anything beside those
Yes,
columns.
right here. Anything here, you
That's
can
what my
take it to the
question
right.
was.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, that's what my question was. Like adding on the other side, that's understandable. But adding anything other than what's
Not
there,
other than here.
we cannot add it.
No,
No.
no.
Okay. All right.
So that the condition you can set up. So saturate, just the one we read about, the thing that we have read right here. That's rules. Those are the rules. So right here. When a requirement change, notify designers of the associate test. If you check the box.
Modification rules. Okay.
Is there any modification? Is that if you write a requirement, right, and somebody else done a modification to your requirement, you will get a notice that your requirement has been changed. Okay. or some modify has been done to your requirement.
Does it automatically sends it, or we have
That's
to
what,
send
that's what we are setting
That's
up
what we're
right,
checking out now.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. When the status of a defect changes to fix, is a defect status fix, which is closed, then if you check this mark, you're gonna get an email that this defect has been fixed or closed. Okay. Same thing with the other. When a test runs successfully, notify those assigned to associate defect. If you run a test and it's run successfully, assign it to those associated to this defect. If this defect associated to some of the developer or other tester, they will get a notification to this defect has been run successfully. Okay. When a requirement change, notify designer. This is the same thing, and all user, everybody within the project.
Okay. I have a question. The question is, with the configuration auto mail, the previous section that we went to. So let's say let's say the browser was assigned to so who the person is and how do we select that person. I mean, that is like you earlier you said, like if it's assigned to you or me, so how do we know who this assigned to?
Within the defect section, is the section is called assigned to.
Okay.
So that's where it's going to be someone named in there.
So how you can add it?
So
You cannot add it.
You can add assign it to. You
Or
can change
before-
it.
oh,
Change
okay.
it to. Let's say it's what assign it to me. You can reassign it to somebody else, another developer. It's not only one person working. It's many developers. You can always assign one to another, one to another. So it's any changes to the assign it to the. You will get an email. Any changes to the browser, now you get an email. You change it to the status, you'll get an email.
So these are basically the categories, and you will still get the email whoever is assigned to.
Mhm. So let me go back and make it more clear for you.
Mm-hmm.
See, where's the assigned to? See, assigned to. See, assigned to, it says so many user in there. So
Okay.
is there any change to here?
Okay.
So now it's changed the assigned to different name, right?
Oh, okay.
This person will get a notification that since you changed the status of assigned
So
to.
you can add a new defect, right?
See, you see,
Whoever
when
you
any
add-
status changes right here, this person will get an email.
So this is the first step, and
Any-
that one is the next step. So
Any
we make
browser-
changes
Any
here.
condition change in here,
Here
yeah. Any,
will apply there.
yes.
Okay.
So we have three conditions of status and browser and assign it to. Is from there from three field anyone change, the user will get a notification. Okay.
Mm.
That's
Whoever
what.
is assigned to.
Yes, whoever
I
is
got
assigned to. That's what.
Are you?
I got you.
Clear? Okay. So.
All right.
what do
Hasta
we
la
have
vista.
done so far?
Okay. I thought we were done. Aren't you tired, man?
Tell you back. What happened?
Aren't you tired?
So we
We are tired.
so far we have learned how to create domain,
Mm-hmm.
create project.
New project.
After creating project, assign a user to the project, right? Then we learn how to create new user, delete new user, create password for the user, how to add another new site administrator, right?
We
The
have learned a lot of today. Let us absorb.
Yeah,
site,
please.
site
Yeah, stop
connection,
it
we
there.
have see
Yeah.
once somebody logging into the quality center site connection, how is appear, license server, DB server, site
No.
configuration,
Course.
how to do site configuration,
Summer 2017.
Site analysis.
Type summer 2017.
then we log in into our project,
Mhm.
we change our
My
password,
process?
right?
Oh, okay.
What else we have done? We did some AutoMail configuration, right? AutoMail configuration. Then we did add new field to our defect system. We did lookup list, how to create lookup list. Remember browser, IE9, Google and stuff.
2017.
Then we learn how to make some required field and make it optional as well.
And then so we go to courses,
So we,
review it, and then go here.
Proceed again.
I didn't anyone.
let me see what we
Do it
have.
again. Ah, my bad.
Very firstly.
Congratulations, you.
Okay, that's good.
Cool.
2017.
So that's it. Our
Apply.
configuration and site admin stuff is finished. Okay. So next class we're gonna review what we have learned.